All right, we're recording. Sweet. Let's go and share this sucker. Where is it? There it is. Share. Come on. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Uh, I meant share it in our group. Invite. There we go. Okie dokie. God, my computer's so slow. I got a metal splinter in my finger. Do I need to close? There we go. Okie dokie. Let's start over here. Whoops. What did I do? What did I do? Oh, I'm sharing that. No, let's do it this way. Learning new tricks as we go. Ow. That side of my foot hurts. Oh, there it is. Let's do it like that. Share. There we go. Does it work? Will it work? You'll see our Facebook page behind me. Nobody's here to confirm. Dang it. You're screen sharing. I hope so. All right, well, I'm going to trust it looks like that. So, what is up, everybody? We're just up here waiting for somebody to come and hang out with us. It's only me right now. That's okay. Take a little time to see what we got going. Anybody see this? One of our vendors, Skeen Heads Handmade, this little dragon here. Um, they also made our Totality and Havoc character. How about that? That's pretty cool, huh? Can't really see it that great with the green screen effect. Put it in front of my face. There we go. Anyways, I thought that was pretty cool. We had one group come out for our Valentine's event, but we do still have a raffle that we're going to continue doing from the 22nd through the 28th. So, featuring JTL Ball Pythons and Kellum Creations, a couple of our vendors from the fall. Look at that. You get a chance to win a snake, some smellies. I don't know what she calls them. I forget. Freshies from Kellum Creations. And then, of course, season pass for the fall. So one ticket is $5, $20 for 5 tickets. All proceeds are going towards our previously mentioned benefit. And which one is that? Let's see. This one right here. All proceeds being donated to a private cause. We were wanting to support a member of our Scream Depot community as a surprise. If y'all would like specific information about that, we would be more than happy to let you know. But once the benefit raffle is done, everybody will know. So if you want a snake from, you want a chance to win a snake from JTL Ball Pythons, some freshies from Kellum Creations, and a season pass. Is it one season pass or two? Oh, 2 season passes to next year's hunt. Be sure to get in on the benefit raffle. How do you get tickets for the raffle? Well, we do have this right here, Cash App and Venmo. So if you'd like to get some tickets, message our page and we'd be happy to get you signed up. The Valentine's haunt, sometimes it's hit or miss with it being cold. You know, it's expected to be a little slow, but it's all good. We're thinking about doing Easter one. Haven't solidified it yet. Definitely going to be doing a May haunted house, Screamo de Mayo. That should be fun. Let's see. We're going to try to do 20 plus nights again in the fall, opening weekends in September for Saturday and Sunday. It's my second son's senior year, so football is going to be a priority on Friday nights in the fall. I don't know what we're going to do about Halloween night since it falls on a Friday, but we'll definitely be open 20 plus nights. Don't know exactly how many, but we are going to be putting all that together pretty soon because we want to make our second year even bigger than our first. We had a limited amount of sponsors that year. Well, it's first year haunt, so we understand. But we're growing. We're going to be putting out a lot of content like this throughout the course of the remaining calendar year. A lot of stuff in the summer. Talked to a couple of our performers this weekend at the Valentine's thing, and they are interested in doing short films. So we might try to put a few of those together once everybody's out of school. And we have a little bit more finances to put towards that. We've got a lot of projects going on right now. One of our cast members is working on a special project that they've been putting together for about 3 years. So if anybody in our community is a bookie, you like books and stuff, stay tuned because we have one coming your way. What else do we want to talk about? Um, oh, for for the fall, we would really like, and I'm going to go talk to the City of Baird this week, maybe the Chamber of Commerce, to see if anybody would like to get involved. But the other platform that I operate that we put together to cross promote stuff, Big Country Fright Nights, we really, really, really want to get a ton of vendors out here on Saturday nights in September and October. Why not? Also, we were talking about extending an invitation to the other area haunted houses that we were cross promoting to see if they might be interested in coming out and scaring with us early in the season since they won't be, some of them won't be open early in the season, so might try to get some of those their crew members to come out and hang out with us and have some fun. But we definitely want to have the street lined up with vendors, maybe some magicians, performers, artists, entertainers, um, food trucks, anything. And we're thinking about putting together some carnival games. I don't know if any vendors would want to operate those or any small businesses would want to operate those to, you know, get your company out there, get your name out there, get your products out there, or whatever. But that's definitely something that we can talk about. We'll get a group created for Big Country Fright Nights event, something along those lines. We'll put that together this week so we can have a place to discuss ideas and all that good stuff. But yeah, we want to make it even bigger than it was last year. We had tons of fun with our vendors, especially our um, I don't like to pick favorites, but we definitely had some favorite vendors No, just the ones that were like they came out and they became part of the clique, part of the crew, and that's we really enjoyed having them all out here. JTL Ball Pythons, Kellum Creations, um, Straley's Sweet Treats. I got tongue tied. Yeah, we had a blast having them out and getting to know them. Our uh, our actors really enjoyed them coming out and being a part of our first year in operation. I think I covered everything. Be sure, if you haven't already, to go and check out Big Country Fright Nights, West Texas Horror Hub. What we're trying to do with all this is just create a horror and haunt culture here in the big country for anybody who likes haunted houses, the paranormal, spooky stuff, spooky movies, shows, video games. Also, there's one more vendor who's a their cookies are awesome. Sprinkle Me Happy. I can't believe I forgot you. Y'all only came out once, but we really enjoyed having y'all out, and we enjoyed all our vendors. But those cookies are crazy good. Um, but you might see us out, Scream Depot crew, Big Country Fright Nights crew. We're going to try to set up a table at maybe the Buffalo Gap Flea Markets, the art walks, first Mondays. I want to get out there. Um, we have some talented members in our crew that are pretty artsy and have other skills and talents besides just scaring people. But yeah, we might come out and you'll see us here and there everywhere. If you see us in our shirts or whatever, come up, say hi. Let's see. But yeah, join Big Country Fright Nights West Texas Horror Hub. And again, Big Country Fright Nights, we're trying to feature and cross promote all the haunted houses in the Big Country area. Um, can't remember how many actually we had. There were a couple that we had listed in our little flyer that weren't open, but at the time that I was putting that all together, they said they were open. But yeah, let me back out of here. This is what I wanted to talk about. Have y'all seen this? What do y'all think about mimics? I saw a video on TikTok not too long ago. We got about 15 minutes left, but I saw a video on TikTok um, about a month ago, and I saved it. This isn't the video, but in the other one, um, they were in their bedroom, I guess, and this mimic is, they claim a mimic is on the other side of the door. Now, as far as I know, the information that I found, mimics just kind of like are just messing with you. They're just like little tricksters. I don't know if they would be considered doppelgangers or poltergeists. I don't know. Let's discover this stuff on our own. But let's listen to what she has to say. Okay, so this is an actual doppelganger. I guess, because it's not just the sound; it's an actual visual representation. That's crazy. That's pretty wild. I don't know. Thinks he's being truthful. That's interesting. So yeah, I figured I'd just start with that since it came across my feed not too long ago. But we actually saw something this year in our building. It's the first time I've ever seen anything personally. That was pretty cool. Wasn't really scared. I don't get scared really, but there's a room. One of our first rooms that you go through has a little table on there, and just some stuff thrown up on top of it to kind of like just stage the room. It's like a luggage room, but on top of the table. As I pass through the room, and out of the corner of my eye, out of my peripheral, I see this figure crouched on the corner of the table like a gargoyle, and I turned real quick and it was, didn't see it anymore. So A couple weeks passed or whatever, and then we were up there, and we have this fabric that separates our that hangs in the thresholds when people are walking into different rooms, and one of them, one of the curtains was normally they just kind of sway in the wind like that, but this time it was just like very turbulent, and so the four of us there, we were watching this and just kind of taking it in, and then I went over to it. I can't remember everything, but I remember going over to it and trying to feel for the breeze, see if I could figure out where it might be coming from. And there was no breeze anywhere. And so I'm trying to find a post while I'm talking, but there was no breeze. And about sternum high, 5'8", and so maybe around 4 foot, I guess. Is that right? Maybe a little bit lower. I felt this cold spot, just like this little circle, and I had my hands out there like that. And then one of our other guys, I think it was Scorch, came over there and put his hands there, and we both felt it and moved our hands down, moved our hands up, and it wasn't there, and it was just like right there at my sternum height. And then he walked away, and as I'm standing there with my hands still there, I'm looking through the threshold, through the fabric hanging the threshold, and I see this figure walk across. It's like maybe 3 foot tall, maybe a little bit shorter, very grayish, blue greenish, grayish, but walked across my field of vision, not in my peripheral, but straight directly in front of me. Took like 2 steps and then turned his head and looked right at me. It's pretty crazy. So that's not a mimic, but we call this thing Rose, but the it shows up every now and then, and some have felt it, and others have heard. Like we had it threw They threw like a little rock or something at one of our actors one night, and they caught it on the video on camera. They didn't see the actual grab the actual projectile being thrown. But fixing to wrap this up here. If y'all want us to talk about other paranormal things, spooky topics, horror movies, horror video games, horror shows, horror books, whatever, um, let us know. Let us know in the comments. Like I said, join the Big Country Fright Nights West Texas Horror Hub Facebook group. Like and follow our page, Big Country Fright Nights, brought to you by Scream Depot. Like the Scream Depot page, and then go into the photos over here, and you should be able to see some of the other haunted houses that we had. We had a little map here of them. Um, but yeah, we've got a lot of stuff going over here. We'll be doing a little ebook, The Haunt Herald, brought to you by Scream Depot. So if you'd like to be featured in this, if you have a small business or something, you have scary stories, paranormal stories, anything like that, you have stories of going and visiting haunted houses, haunted house attractions, whatever, let us know. We want to get you in our little feature. Um, but I want to do the first edition, the first ebook magazine of this, probably in May. So get your stories in, and if we don't put them in the May one, we'll put them in the June one, and July. We want to, and then we'll have like a yearbook. Hopefully, we get some engagement and some collaboration from the other haunted houses in the area. But yeah, this is just something that I want to do. Is kind of a little vision I had to boost the awareness of all our little haunted house stuff in the area. We tried to, as you can see, I tried to find as many fall events that I could to put in here as well. So we want to create a calendar of haunted houses and trunk or treat events, fall festivals, Hallelujah nights, all that good stuff. Um, but yeah, like I said, this is just the second year that we're doing this. This was our All-Star Fright Fest. We had Carnival of Horror come out on November the 1st. They didn't make it back out on the second. I think they had something else going on, but they had a little horror haunted house up in Hamlin, and we went and visited them early in the season. We had a Friday free, so we took a little trip down there, and it's on a little farm, little petting zoo farm, and it was I like what they did with their setup, uh, got us turned around and everything, and of course we got to pet the animals and love on them afterwards. But yeah, they enjoy horror and Halloween and haunted houses just about as much as we do, and we really enjoyed having them come out and play in our play box. But this one last thing I wanted to show y'all before we go. We can call it a night. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? We have several actors and people within our group who want to go and visit a haunted location and do a paranormal investigation. And this is my invitation, my call to action for you. Um, we're seeking sponsors for our inaugural paranormal investigation. Um, I have the location, and the cost per person is about $40, but I want to get a travel van and, if possible, rooms so that we can stay the night. Um, and also want to feed our actors, not our actors, but the people that'll be going with us. And we also want to get some investigation equipment. But if you'd like to contribute to that, message us and we can talk about it. But we're going to be filming it. We're going to create some video content for it. And then we also have myself and some more of our performers who will be doing video podcasts and stuff like that coming up in the near future. So we would like to know what type of stuff y'all want to know about us, about our history, about our haunt, about our journey into the spooky and unknown and the mysterious and the paranormal and all that good creepy stuff. But yeah, so but if you'd like to contribute to our investigative trip, um, it's we're gonna like we'll have t-shirts and stuff for the trip. Your business, your information will be featured on the promotional flyers and on the t-shirt for the trip. Anybody wants to buy a t-shirt, they can. We'll have a few other things, but yeah, we'll tag you across all of our social media when we post any content related to the trip. And yeah, but we're just trying to grow our audience, help other people grow theirs, and leverage those relationships and build a little network of creepy, crawly crazies that like horror stuff, or at least having fun in the fall. So if that's you, like all our pages and check out Big Country Fright Nights, West Texas Horror Hub, and stay tuned for potential haunt in April. Don't know for sure just yet, but we will definitely have Screamo de Mayo in May. So if any of my Latin friends and fans would like to come out and be part of Screamo de Mayo, let us know. We could get some food trucks out here. I might try to get the guy from Hamlin who does roasted corn That would be awesome. I know he sets up in um, Abilene in front of Drug Emporium on Saturday, so maybe I can get him to drive over here. Hmm. Get some mariachis out here. That'd be cool. Get a face painter, do some sugar skulls. I don't know. What do y'all think? Give me some ideas, and we'll get some people out here. But anyways, thanks for hanging out with me, even though I'm the only one in here. Um, we'll try to do this once a week. And if you have some scary stories or something or anything like that you'd like to share with our audience, please put it in the comments. Until next time.